guys, welcome back to the biggest agricultural platform in Namibia known as Nduna Wengombe. Firstly, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, happy 2023. May 2023 be a year of winds, rain, blessings, and achieving great things for yourselves and your family and everything you want to do in your agricultural business. Um, I just wish blessings upon blessings on every person watching this video and a subscriber and likes this channel. And I just want to say thank you very much for being with me, man. It's been what, 9 years now? Not really nine, four. We can say 4, 5 years now that I'm shooting. The channel is 9 years old. It's been a journey, and I'm very thankful for each and every person who's been there and is still here and who's literally rapping Dunawe Ngombe out there to people and promoting me without me knowing what's going on behind closed doors. So what am I looking forward to 2023? Like I've said last year, it's the same thing. It's trying to build that Dunawe Ngombe studio. Trying to get more Namibian YouTubers, because I know Namibia doesn't. We have YouTubers there, but we don't really have a footprint, because even when it comes to YouTube, South Africa has a YouTube channel, a YouTube office. We don't have. So it's to get it. It's to get that studio, set it up, hire a team that can handle the editing, the recording, the sound, and everything for this channel, where I can just focus on being a celebrity. Wabo. But that's not it. Right now, I am producer, writer, script writer, director, sound guy, and light guy of this channel. So I'd want to move away from that and empower other people. And also it going from just being on YouTube to going to other platforms. Like, I would love to be on bigger media spaces, um, radio, television. I'd love to be on this bigger broadcasting spaces, because that's where my agricultural channel can really go out there and educate many Namibians on agriculture. Because I believe, like I've always said, I don't just believe in farming. I believe in farming being done right. Um, what else would I love to see on this channel is improvement. Of course, improvement of my content, improvement of my research, improvement of my presentation of what I want to do on this channel, to get it more of a bit of a professional type of look. Because my vision, and I've always said this, this is going to be on this channel to grow to the level of landbouw and what is this, African farming. I need to grow to that level. So it's going to take time. So this year, it's another year where we're going to be fighting battles to try and get it to be the biggest one. So I sat down and asked myself, what is my first video going to be in 2023? What am I going to talk about? I was trying to relax, drink some whiskey, have some Coke, just relax, listen to music and just relax, because I couldn't travel. My mom has been in hospital, but she's getting better. I think she's been getting better, and really, I just want to say big thanks to the Lady Pwamba medical team. Big thanks to the West Care medical team that has really been taking care of my mom. She's getting better. She's getting stronger. She's getting back to her old self again. And to the old loving self we've always known. So she's really a cornerstone in my life and my family's life. So that's the positives. So I've been asking myself, what am I going to talk about this year? So I said, we're in January right now. January is the month where people are trying to consume less red meat, because why? People have New Year's resolution, new body, new me, acting workout plans. I'm seeing friends of mine walking, friends of mine running, jogging, no more eating meat, limiting the amount of red meat they take in and the amount of liquor. So I sat down and I was like, this would be the time for the farmers to be studying this and actually changing up their farming practices. If I'm a beef cattle producer and I know December, I mean, April, May, November, October, leading up to December, festive season, it's meat eating season. January, poultry eating season, and more vegetables. Shouldn't it tell me as a livestock farmer, particularly a beef cattle producer, to say, let me start up a chicken business on my farm. Let me breed chicken for slaughter. Let me plant greens on my farm. Because by entering these other spaces on my farm, beside it being purely a beef cattle production farm, we're not producing poultry, we're producing some greens, meaning I can still be able to service market. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all about servicing market here. If my biggest thing is just beef, and then there comes a time in the market where the demand for beef suddenly collapses, it means my farm is going to shut. It means that's the end of Mutumba beef production. That's the end of it. It's done. So Shouldn't I sit down and say, and I've always said mixed farming. People ask me, where do I think the most money is? To make money, I've always said, do mixed agriculture. Mixed farming means you're running your cattle, you probably have some poultry, you have your small stock, maybe your goats, your pigs, whatever it is you're trying to run on the side, and you're doing some horticulture. That's mixed agriculture. Means that money is always in circulation on the farm. There's always money coming from somewhere. So during this time, of people, New Year's resolution, new me, new body, day one of day 365 days, etc., etc. This is the time that farmers should be able to sit down and say, I need to be able to change my agricultural model. If people want to eat more chicken, I have chickens. I can supply them chickens. If people want to eat white meat, pork, I can supply them pigs. I have pigs. If people want to go back to eating red meat, I have cattle. If people want to eat some red meat, but that is not too high in fat and cholesterol like the beef and the mutton, I got goats. I can probably start encouraging them to eat goats. I was having a conversation on the Instagram live of mine. I think it got shut down because I said a word that I mentioned the other race, this skin tone, that they control everything and we blame them for everything. So I got shut down for that. And then from there on, I had to mind my language. But what I was trying to say is this on that Instagram live was we produce so much goats in this country. But people are not really, Namibia is not really a goat eating country. We don't eat goats. Why is that? Because everything we know about goat meat is negative. It's only meant to cook, it can't braai. When you braai it, it becomes hard. When you braai it, you need to prepare it. It doesn't prepare easy like mutton. Goat meat takes a bit long and also other religious things. So now I was telling the lady who was on that Instagram live listening, I remember her name was Kelly. I told Kelly, I hope she's a lady. I told Kelly that Kelly probably consider starting up a goat, a goat cookbook, a book how to cook goats, how to prepare things like goat curry, goat braai, all these different things that goat meat can be made into, that you show people that it's not that difficult. I know many people just have a negative outlook to goat. Some say the meat smells. I know it has a very interesting smell because I eat a lot of mutton. So of course, if I am given goat, I'm going to say, "Hi, man, this thing doesn't smell like mutton." It's the same thing like me being a beef eater. I've been eating beef all my life, and then one day they probably say we don't have a cow. I'm going to give you Chevron. I'm going to give you Chevron or Chevron. I'm going to smell it and I'll be like, this is not cow. This is not a cow or this is not mutton. This is not a sheep. I can tell the smell is different. It's strong. It's got a strong aroma. It's because I live in a country where we have a meat eating culture, but the meat eating culture is more cattle, sheep, chickens, and pigs here and there. We don't really indulge that much into goat eating. So I was telling the goat farmer on that live that probably you guys as the goat farmers need to do what the guy in South Africa has done, where he's encouraging people. Because I know people are going to go on diet right now. They're going to want to eat much more leaner, healthier meat, which is what? Goat. Many of us don't farm pigs, but we have goats. You're telling me that if I put up 100 goats and I'm ready to slaughter them, I'm unable to get people to buy them to eat them because people don't eat goats. But when you, as farmers, start actually going on encouraging what do you call the celebrity chefs in Namibia to cook goat meat, or having a goat cookbook, or having a YouTube channel where you're showing how versatile goat meat can be, people will start buying it. I think it will change the perception of people. Because on the end of the day, we don't eat things because of our own biases against certain things. It's not that we want to be funny, it's just who we are. So those are the things that I was busy telling you, like consider a goat cookbook, consider a festival, like we had the October Beer Festival last year. Why don't you have a goat eating festival where you get all these different people coming with traditional recipes of how to prepare goats and they cook goat meat and people get to eat it and taste it. Let's encourage people to eat goat meat because I know people are going to go for leaner, healthier diets and most are going to run to chicken meat, to the fowls, and some might run to the pigs without the skins. We're overlooking the goat. We're overlooking how versatile the goat is. So I would tell the farmers, or I always advise farmers in this video on a serious note is Practice mixed agriculture. Practice mixed agriculture. Focus on the various opportunities that are available in agriculture and be willing to exploit them. If beef is a big demand in December, prepare slaughter oxen and sell beef to people. If greens are big demand right now, start already preparing the field so you can be able to sell greens to people. Because everything has its season. Winter to end of the year, people want to eat meat because why? We want to build the fat so we can get warm. Summer, people want to eat leaner and lighter and get healthier, want to get the cholesterol down, want to work on our six pack, want to work on our bodies. So we don't want to be eating meat that's going to be putting back all that fat. So where do we as farmers come in? How do we exploit this? Is by running mixed operations that allow us to have various projects on our farms. If it is a crop production, goat production, pig production, cattle production. Those things are all important in the agricultural sector, and I'll be able to exploit each and every one of them at different seasons to make more money out of them. So that's what I have to say. Our first video for 2023, but well, first video for 2023 for the year, and let this year be the year that Nduna Ngombe goes from strength to strength, and we see more victories, more W's than L's, as the young people would say. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for watching and thank you for the support. With that said, bye for now.